7. The Kauravas and the Pandavas. With the blessings of Lord Shiva, Gandhari gave birth to 100 sons and 1 daughter. Besides, Dhritarashtra had also married a Vaishya woman who gave birth to his son named Yuyustu. Dhritarashtra and Gandhari's daughter was Dushala. The young Dushala was married to King Jayadratha of Sindhu. Duryodhana was the eldest son of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. As soon as Duryodhana was born, he began to bray like an ass. Hearing his cry, the vultures, jackals and crows all over the palace began to cry. A violent storm hit the city of Hastinapur and fire broke out in many places in the city. All these natural disasters were considered to be inauspicious omens which predicted the end of the Kuru dynasty. Vidura was aware of that fact. In order to avert future calamities, he advised Dhritarashtra. The wise say that for the sake of the family, one member can be abandoned. For the sake of the village, one family can be abandoned. For the sake of the community, one village can be abandoned. And for the sake of saving a soul, everything in the world can be abandoned. Your son is born on this earth to spell its rule. Therefore, I advise you to abandon him. Duryodhana, being the firstborn, Dhritarashtra loved him very much, and so he did not heed Vidura's advice, which was given with the best intentions. He began to raise his 100 sons and 1 daughter with great love and care. The 100 sons of Dhritarashtra came to be known as the Kauravas. One day, Pandu went on a hunting trip. Suddenly, he spotted a doe and a stag. Wandering in the forest, Pandu aimed and shot 5 arrows at them. Wounded and bleeding profusely, the doe and stag fell down on the ground. When Pandu went near them, he saw a man and a woman lying there, wounded by his arrows. Unfortunately, they were actually a sage named Dama and his wife, who had assumed the forms of a doe and a stag. Unknowingly, Pandu had wounded them fatally. Before breathing his last, the sage cursed Pandu. You have killed me and my wife. I curse you that you will die when you touch your wife. Hearing these words of the sage, Pandu was so worried and anxious that he fell ill. His illness made him physically and mentally weak. Tired of life, Pandu went to live in the forest among his wives Kunti and Madri. One day, Kunti told Pandu about the divine mantra given to her by Durvasa. Pandu gave her his consent to beget children with the help of the divine mantra. Thus, Kunti got 3 sons, Yudhishthira, Bhima and Arjuna. She then gave the divine mantra to Madri, who got 2 sons, Nakula and Sahadeva. The sons of Pandu to be known as the Pandavas. The eldest son Yudhishthira was by invoking Dharmaraja. Yudhishthira means the one who remains firm in the battle. The second son Bhima was born by invoking Vayu, the wind god. He was born with tremendous strength and energy. His body was strong and heavy, while the wind god Vayu was giving baby Bhima to Kunti, the baby slipped away from his hands and fell onto a stone on the ground. Baby Bhima was safe, but the stone broke into pieces. Because of his insatiable appetite, he was also called Vrkodara, the one with a stomach like a wolf. The third son Arjuna was born by invoking Lord Indra, the king of gods. He grew up to become an ace archer. He was also called Parth, the son of Pritha. Arjuna could shoot arrows with both hands, and so he came to be known as Sabyasachi. Lord Krishna fondly called him Kaunteya, the son of Kunti. Madri's sons Nakula and Sahadeva were born by invoking Ashwin Kumars, the twin gods. The Ashwin Kumars were experts in the medical science. They were the most handsome of all the gods. Nakula and Sahadeva were good looking as the Ashwin Kumars. Nakula became proficient in horse riding and Sahadeva was an expert in astrology, but he never predicted anything unless he was asked to. Thank you.